Bosses, thank you very much for joining. And as you can see, we just finished the electrical wiring and fittings for this apartment. You can see that we have different kinds of lights. We have the center dropping light, mini chandelier. Then we have the down lights, ceiling lights. We have six. Then we have the tape light inside that gives the warm white color. So you can see when you do wiring for your apartments, you should be thinking about simplicity because it gives the best output. It's not about scattering lights everywhere on the wall that you're not going to use. So you need to get the best, and the simplest of it gives you the best quality. So when you come here and take pictures, you look the parts. You get the point. So we only had to use just a three-gang switch, just one. It's not when you start having different kinds of switches all around, like a clubhouse. Just one for each of the lights, one for the middle lights, and then one for the four lights, the four POP lights, and the last one for the tape lights. All the tape lights are connected together and looped together in the ceiling. Then this we have AC sockets right here. This is the AC socket, 15 amp socket. Then right there we have the 13 amp socket for the TV connection. Say is here. We had wall brackets here before, but we had to cover it with this one cover because we don't need them anymore. Wall brackets are now old fashioned, so people don't like using wall brackets anymore for their houses. And so that's aside. Then I think here used to be the switch or the fan regulator cable where the cable came out from, but we are not going to use fans since they recently changed the ceiling to POP. They made provision for a socket there where they're going to plug the AC. So the AC is coming. So come with me. This is the lobby or the passage is looking so bright and shining bright like diamonds in the sky. What I was telling you about simplicity is key. You get the point? So you just have to put lights. These lights are 6 watt lights, 6 watts, POP bulb, each of them. So you don't have to do too much. So we have the inner lights in this one, then we have another one there again. So that's just simple. Maybe it's bright and light up. For the lights, we didn't use the multicolored. We only use a single color of lights because we only have the gold color in the POP tape lights. Then this is the parlor. Everything is simple. Energy consumption is at a minimal value. See, the more lights you have, the more the consumption. You are going to be running a lot of bills on your energy meter. So we have some wall brackets still working. We just have to leave it like that. Then the ones that weren't working, we covered it with the box. So the painter will do justice. Then the same thing, this is a parlor. We have the three-gang switch. One gang controls this chandelier. The other gang controls all the tape lights. Then the last gang controls all the 6 watts downlight or the POP lights. Then this room links to this room. Let's see what we have here. Okay, the same thing. Pretty much the same configuration for all the rooms. We have three-gang switch, a middle light, tape lights, then 4 lights or 6 lights, as the case may be, depending on how large the room is. These ones are no longer working and disconnected them. We have the 15 amps sockets here in case they need an AC. But they have fan, they are okay with the fan there. So there's a socket in each room for you to plug whatever you want to plug. So let's come out from this side. Then in this room as well, everywhere is shining and bright. You see, this is how you do wiring. Make it simple. Make it simple. It's not a clubhouse. You get the point? It's not a lounge. It's not a restaurant where you have a lot of lights, different kinds of light running around. You never know what you want to turn on. So you see, very simple and very neat and shining bright. The center lights, they have 3 shades. Get so we have the blue, we have the gold, then the default color, the default shade, which is a purple mixed with I think lilac or something like that. Then right here, pretty much the same thing. You can see everywhere is fine light up. Get we don't operate with darkness. So the same thing for this room. Yeah, we have the mini chandelier, have the tape light, and also the 4 POP lights. You want your room to look like this, you want your house to look like this, just save this video. Put it in comment section, I want my room to be like this. So we'll know what to do next. You don't understand. So let's go. Come. So this one across the four corners of the room. Then this one is a very, very beautiful one. You can see colors are shimmering around the room. And again, when you're installing um, chandeliers like this, you need to make sure that it's at an appreciable level between the ground and the the point where the light is going to end. So it's not supposed to go too high up, and it's not supposed to come down too much. So it's supposed to be at probably using my height, the my head level at this point. Yeah, so that's how the fitting will come out. When you take it up there, you see this cone-like structure. It's not going to be able to form that cone. So you now have this one up there, like it looks so awkward. So when you bring it down a bit, you have this cone structure. Then there's a closure here for the cone. You see the shape. For those of us that did engineering, you can get the front view something like this, a cone, and comes down like this, a cone again at the bottom. So that's how you get the shape, and that's how you get the fitting for this kind of light. You need to suspend it at a distance. That's why we have the suspension ropes for it to bring it down. It's a dropping light. It has to drop down a bit. So this one, we have another room here. All the rooms, the same, pretty much the same configuration, right? So the tape lights, then we have the mini chandelier. Yeah, but this type is just one color. We have the types that change color, one white, white, but the blue and red colors, those ones are old fashioned. Nobody uses blue and red again for home installations. Is it that white or one white? We mean business here, not the clubhouse. So when you want to wire a clubhouse, you can start thinking about going there. But for a standard home setup, whether it's a two-bedroom flat or a three-bedroom flat or a bungalow or a duplex, anyone, you just got to be white or one white, strictly white or one white. If you need spotlights, spotlights are used for mostly business places. They have a lot up to about 20 lights in a particular space. But that's topic for another day. Then this is the last room. Let me put everything on so you get to see the ambience. See, it's very fine, very beautiful. You can put frames on the wall, and when this light reflects on those frames and you take a picture close to it, it looks so beautiful, and you don't even have to go out to get nice pictures. You understand? So for your social media, just come here, pose behind the frame, and you get the best that you want. You can even use AI to embellish it. You understand? So these things. There are holes that we don't need. These holes we just have to put the cover because initially we had a bed switch here to control the wall bracket that is there. So, but we just knock that one off because we don't need the wall brackets. We just have to cover them. So the painter will come and use his paint to do justice to that. We have sockets. Come and check the kind of socket we normally get. It's the one that has a hole universal hole where you can put both UK plugs, you can put US plugs, any plug it can enter. So you don't have to use boom or a barrel cover to put a hole inside first. You know the kind of plug socket I'm talking about. You know that type where you have to put something inside, or it is not. If the plug you are trying to put inside is not a three-in-one plug, you're the one that has an 8 pin. You have to put something inside to be able to plug a charger or whatever you want to plug it in. You understand? If it's a two or a two-pin plug. But this one is a universal one. Whether two pins, three pins, any kind of pin, even the laptop adapter and all the rest, they can enter and fit in once. So that's for that. We have the switch, three gang switches for all the rooms. One to control the tape light, one to control the down light or the PvP lights. They want to control the middle light, which is the chandelier. Then down to the kitchen. You can see the passage is a very long passage, so we have to make it a two-way switch. So the switch right there can switch on and off all the lights, and also the one here can switch on and off all the lights. Let's come. Then we have the toilets, the kitchen, and what have you. So right here, so this is where the manhole is, and it's a very good design for those of you that build houses to have your manhole hidden. So for security reasons, to you don't need to have people to just come into the house and access the manhole easily, because they can climb in there and go up to your roof and commit whatever they want to commit. So it's good if you have your manhole hidden and put a big lock there. So most times, actually, can either be in your personal toilet. If you have a master's bedroom, can make provision for a manhole in the toilet or the bathroom for that master's bedroom, so that to be as hidden as possible. Manhole is a security entry point for houses, not just for electrical maintenance or installations. So we need to get that quite well. So this is a socket for extra charging and plugging of phones and all that. Then the kitchen, we have a socket there in the kitchen in case you want to plug a microwave. Then finally we have two kitchens here. The other one we have the cooker sockets where you can plug heavy appliances like the air fryer, the maybe a refrigerator, or what have you. So that's there, and the lights are also in the kitchen as well. So this is pretty much it. Then the surroundings, we have surrounding lights. So everything is working fine and good. You can see everything is shining bright like diamonds in the sky. So here's the changeover switch. So we have the gen input going in here. We have the grid input here. Then we have the load going to the DB that connects the breakers to all the points like the homes or the rooms in the home. So that's all. I think that's pretty much all you need to know. Yeah. So that's everything you need to know. Then for the POP, I use POP cutter to cut the holes for the POP. Now for me to place the lights well. So as an electrician or as an engineer, electrical engineer, make sure your grades get tools and to make your work easy. Yeah, you can see this is a screw machine. I use this to screw and unscrew sockets, switches to make my work faster. So if you call me for a job and I don't deliver in 3 days, sack me. You understand? Because I use tools. I don't joke with tools. I have tools. Tools for anything. When I say tools, I mean electrical tools, not other kind of tools. So, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Um, and so I think that's the much I can show you for now. If you have questions as to how I did the wiring, you can put them in the comment section. Maybe in subsequent videos, I'm able to show you a bit more about the step-by-step procedures. Yeah, connecting DBs, connecting lights, connecting circuits. Yeah, I'm mostly doing videos on tutorials about solar installations. But if you want me to do tutorials on electrical installations, also let me know in the comment section. So the number of responses I get would determine whether or not I would consider that in my future videos. Yeah, so just let me know what you think about this. If there's any improvements, if there's anything that can be improved on, so also let me know, put them in the comment section and we'll see to that. We'll see to that for sure. For sure. So thank you very much. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know where you're watching the video from. So we'll see what we can do. So thank you very much. Cheers.